right. So, Psalms 137 and 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. So it will be righteous of us to give them the same thing they gave us. So they brought us over in slave ships. We're going to take them over in slave ships. They put us and hung us and beat us and raped us. We're going to beat them, hang them, and rape their women. All right? We're going to sit up there and we're going to but we're going to be worse than they did to us. We're going to give them double, man, according to the scripture. All right? And they let you know that they're the daughter, they're symbolic of Babylon for their customs, their ways, and the way they treated us, and their system. And we're going to go into that word Babylon, which is confusion, the land of confusion. And this is what they do over here. They got our people all confused. They don't have no identity of the truth, the heritage and culture of the Most High, man. They don't know their heritage and culture, don't know how to live right, because they want this shit, man. They want this wickedness, man. But you're supposed to be happy for the downfall of your enemy. You're supposed to be happy for the downfall of this wicked white man. You're supposed to be happy the Most High is picking us up and saving us. All right? Happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stones. So we're supposed to be ready to bash them in, man. Not yet. We got to wait until the Most High give us that power, man. We got to wait for him to deliver us, because right now we can't do shit. All right? This is back to Ezekiel 23 and 24. Well, I'll start with 23. The Babylonians and all the Chaldeans, Pekod and Shoah and Koah, and all the Assyrians with them, all of them desirable young men, captains and rulers, great lords and renowned, all of them riding upon horses. That refers to the modern day Babylonians, which is so-called America, man. So-called UN, the NATO, so-called white man, all right? And they shall come against thee with chariots, wagons and wheels, and with an assembly of people, which shall set against thee buckler and shield and helmet round about. And I will set judgment before them, and they shall judge thee according to their judgments. So the Most High says he's going to, these so-called white men is going to come against us with chariots, wagons, and wheels. That today is tanks. That today is troops. That today is riot gear. That's what they're coming against us with the assembly of people, which is the UN, NATO. That's what's going to be coming over here in our neighborhoods, man. It's going to be a great race war, man. And that's here in the scriptures. All right? And I will set judgment before them, and they shall judge thee according to their judgments. So it's going to be, hey, I want to go over here. You're not going to be able to go to a city or this neighborhood or this part unless you get their permission. They're going to sit over there and keep you. You thought you was cool now. You wait till you see martial law, man. You're going to see niggas go crazy. Them going door to door, house to house. I'm telling you, they're about to come and start all this wicked shit, and they're telling you, just go look at the NDAA. All right? Look at these different wicked laws they got set up, man. You'll see that they're about wickedness, man. The Most High is about to destroy this place. He's about to destroy it very soon. The Most High says, come back into the law, statutes, commandments. He says, repent. But our people are not listening to the law, statutes, commandments, man. The Most High is going to destroy them. So they're going to come with buckler and shield and helmet round about. All right, verse 25. And I will set my jealousy against them, Salakia, and I will set my jealousy against thee, and they shall deal furiously with thee. So what do you think they mean when the Most High says they're going to deal furiously with thee? How have they treated our people so far since we've been in this American situation? They brought what's right us on the slave ships. Was that nice? Or was this lovely? This is how they deal with us, man. And this was in the past. They're going to do this again. What's going to happen when we get into these FEMA camps, man? What kind of torturing they got planned? They're getting you primed for it. You got all these movies, Saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all these little horror flicks. the hostile movies. I'm telling you, and they got manuals and booklets of how to treat niggas once they get these get you in these FEMA camps. And if you stand up to speak up against someone, who to kill and who not to kill, or what levels of torture to put on this person and that person. I'm telling you, this wicked times judgment is here, man. You got to be prepared for the judgment of the Lord. Said, and I will set my jealousy against thee, and they shall deal furiously with thee. They shall take away thy nose and thine ears, and thy remnant shall fall by the sword. They shall take thy sons and thy daughters, and thy residue shall be devoured by the fire. They shall also strip thee out of thy clothes, and take away thy fair jewels. Thus will I make thy lewdness to cease from thee, and thy whoredom brought from the land of Egypt, so that thou shalt not lift up thine eyes unto them, nor remember Egypt any more. For thus saith the Lord power, behold, I will deliver thee into the hand of them whom thou hatest, and into the hand of them whom thou mind is alienated. That's why the Most High has delivered it to our enemies, man. The Most High said, never trust thine enemy. Never trust them. And what are we doing? We sit up there hanging out with them, going out for pizza, going out for beer, kicking it with this goddamn wicked ass white man. We're supposed to run for them. They're wicked. And he said he delivered it right into their hands, man. And we're in their hands to this day. And instead of coming to the knowledge of the truth and fleeing from this wickedness, we're running to this. And we're supposed to run from it. Instead of coming to our heritage and accepting the fact that we're kings. Knowing our true identity, man. Let me get your card, bro. It's that time. No time about to come get Get on the internet, right? Check out my website. My number's on there, man. We need more brothers out here to come teach this truth, man. That's what it's up to. Being a man of the Lord is not just knowing who you are, it's also telling others. You know what I'm saying? You look at the disciples and what the men of the Lord done, what did they do? They went out to the highways, the streets. You know what I'm saying? And then they told their people, you know, to prepare. He said, to tell them the kingdom of the Lord is at hand. And if you look at the signs, have you heard the chip, the microchip, VERICHIP?
I've heard about it.
Well, it was passed into law in 2010. And as of March 23rd, 2012, 2013, which is last Saturday, this right here now is law, right? Now, it's in the book that it's mandatory that everyone has it. Now, if you're a man of the Lord, a woman of the Lord, we're supposed to say no to it. But they're going to set it up to where this is going to replace money. Right, but we still going to have to say no. So you got to get your knowledge up to the level of where you can warn other people. Okay? So check that card out. Give me a call anytime. And if both sides dealing with you, you know, you need to go ahead and help warn the people.
I guess we're the same way.
That's just totally different. And matter of fact, that will get you on a whole way off the track, man. Because let me ask you this. You read the Quran? Why does the Quran tell the Israelites to keep their covenant? Surah, I think it's Surah Al-Baqarah 240 or 5 and 40, something like that. It says, pay to mind, O children of Israel, the special covenant that I gave to you, and fulfill your covenant. The special favor I gave to you. Who the children of Israel? We are. What covenant was given to us? The scripture. And in the scripture, it says, don't go listen to any other book. Do not add to this book or take away from this book. And in the Quran, that was set up, you got to go into the history. That was made by an Arab. Who wrote the Quran? Muhammad.
I believe all prophets of God.
All prophets of God were black. But Muhammad wasn't. But he the one who vocally wrote it or whatever, how they said he did it. The Most High said he don't deal with no other nation. He said he don't deal with fact. He said he don't deal with no other nation. None at all. This is not
Well, I believe that the man that the Bible describes as the Son of Man, I believe he came in the person of
So wait a minute, the kingdom is in us, but he also says it's going to be a physical kingdom. That's also revelation. The kingdom is within us because we are the people. The kingdom, matter of fact, the scripture in the Bible it says, a place doesn't make a king. You know what I'm saying? You got the Sahara Desert. There's not a nation of Sahara Desert. You know what I'm saying? If you had a people living there, calling themselves the Saharans, that's what will make the nation. And this is this is 2nd Maccabees 5:19. Nevertheless, God did not choose the people for the place's sake, but the place for the people's sake. So when he said you are the kingdom within you, yes, we are the people, we are Israel, and we are the kingdom of Israel. But he also said there's going to be a physical place that's going to come down when he returns. When the Son of Man, who they call Jesus Christ, which is not his real name, his name is YAHAWASHI. He said when he comes back, he's setting up the kingdom. This ain't the kingdom.
So you believe Jesus took out
He here, he's outside waiting. All he's doing right now is waiting for the elect, the true people of the Lord, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are going to be redeemed to wake up and be sealed. That's Revelation. Matter of fact, here you go.
You believe there's a mental death, the resurrection?
No, we've been mentally dead for like 400 years, bro. Alright, because they don't know they're here. But it says this, Revelation 7:1. And after these I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth. And that wind is the ICBM nuclear wind that's about to come destroy this place. The fire that he said he's about to destroy it. Nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power, and he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the sea and earth, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea nor the trees, until we have sealed the servants of our power and their forehead, their mind. And he named the ones he was sealing, where it's 12,000 per tribe of the children of Israel. All right, so that's a physical kingdom that he's setting up, and servants that he's raising up to set up the kingdom that he has. Right now, we're still in slavery according to what the scriptures say.
Yes,
and if you go into the Quran, it tells you all through the Quran that the Hebrew Israelites were the holy prophets. Now, the holy prophet said that in the end time, don't listen to any other book, don't listen to any other thing. That Quran, I guarantee you, if you sit down with me and we go through that Quran, I guarantee you, I can prove to you that you should not be in it. And that is actually false doctrine, and it's going to put you in danger. But I tell you right now, you have my card, you got my info, the Most High dealing with you, you're going to call. If he's not dealing with you, he's going to do you. And Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, in the purity. No, it's Yahawah. That's his name. It's the Most High's name. It's not Jehovah. It's Yahawah.
Oh, he's talking about God himself.
That's his name. And then YAHAWASHI is who they call Jesus.